All right, today we're going to talk about solving absolute value inequalities. There are just two really important notes to write down, and I'm going to do two examples, and then you're going to have a lot of time to work on this in class. If you are really confused, you can email me, ask me questions. I will try and look at them. I am sick, so that's why I'm not at school today. So please try your best to try and figure this out without me, and then we can talk about it on Monday as well. So our objective is that we're going to solve and graph absolute value inequalities. So the two really important things to know and keep in your notes is to solve an equality in the form of the absolute value of A is less than B, where A is a variable expression, and all that means is that A could be like 2x plus 3 or just x, or it's any expression that contains a variable. And B is greater than 0 because it has to be greater than 0, or this doesn't work. You solve the compound inequality, negative B is less than A, which is less than B. So it's and. So when you have a less than symbol, we use and. All right, really important. Less than, and. Okay, when we have a greater than symbol, so it's the exact same wording, greater than symbol, we solve the compound inequality, or. All right, so we say whatever's inside is less than negative B, or whatever's inside is greater than positive B. Okay, so my thinking and or. So the first thing I'm going to look for is whether or not this is greater than or less than. Okay, it's greater than. So therefore we're going to use, if I look back at my notes, okay, greater than means that we use or. So, therefore, A, therefore A, what's inside, so 8n is going to be less than or equal to negative 24, or 8n is going to be greater than or equal to positive 24. So I solve. N is less than or equal to negative 3. N is greater than or equal to 3. And then I graph my inequality. We have negative 3, positive 3. And it's going the opposite direction because it's or. Okay, if we look at this one, the difference here is that we now have a negative or less than or equal to symbol, which means that we're going to use and. So I'm going to take the inside, and the outside, and I'm going to write negative 5 is less than or equal to 2x plus 5, which is less than or equal to positive 5. Okay? So I'm taking, this is my A, this is my B, and I'm substituting it into the notes that I took. Then I'm going to solve. So the first thing I should do is, you can split it up, or you can just solve it. So subtract 5 from all sides. Negative 10 is less than or equal to 2x, which is less than or equal to 0. Divide both sides by 2, you get negative 5 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 0. So when I graph that or, I get 0, negative 5, line between them. That's my, and, not or. That's my and. Okay? Keep watching this video if you do not understand. Read your notes. Okay? They should help you. You're just substituting things in to what your notes said. All right? Last resort, email me. But try and figure this out on your own. Ask your classmates. You need to finish the rest of the worksheet from yesterday, and odds or evens is fine. All right, if you do get done, I want you to go back and do the rest of them so that you have a lot of practice with this, and we will talk more on Monday.